Yeah. First off, my name Toe, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't no...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Aviators of Austin taking on the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Dragon 60. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Three.
Two and now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
And it's caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Aviators march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
Here we go.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Steps away to his left. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Strike. Green jack. Smash. Red. Hut.
Love now on second down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2. Love with it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Kamara. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Hey, go steal. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Samuel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Okay,
After
ready?
the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, full fury. Sit, back up. Red, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. In trouble, and he's taken down. It's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Fight, white. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Okay,
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
97.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. He finds his man complete. That's Chambers. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more.
And this is taken in at the 5. And touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Aviators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Love. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Love now. Dancing to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Packers nothing.
Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Set. Ready. Drill 3. Set. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Makes it 3rd and
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
no gain on the play.
Here's Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
70 Ranger.
Here's Tua. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And what a big-time play there. 57 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So 3 plays already, first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Aviators have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0.
Aviators 21, Packers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chambers. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Smash.
Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ready.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing. Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 65 Cats. 19 Lions. Hey, check that. Street.
2 now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
13 yards. 1st down.
18 Rattlers.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Aviators continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Packers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Come on, set.
2nd and 9.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Love. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Love. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's on his way. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
60. Warriors 70. Ready?
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Aviators will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Packers nothing.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Red, cycle. Spike 60. Black shot. Set, go.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Nixon elects not to return it. And this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 3rd down, Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Nixon now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Trayvon Walker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Ready.
Back to throw. Love. This is Rager with it on the crossing pattern. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Set.
On 3rd down, Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Okay,
And
ready?
it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the 2nd half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify.
At the 31-yard line.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
On 2nd down, Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hunt.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Aviators 56, Packers nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Steel, black. Hut, hut.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Ready up.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Operating from the gun. Love. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's going the other way. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To a fast pass outside complete. Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And the Aviators get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Aviators 63, Packers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On the set.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Mega. Check, smash. Hut.
Another carry for the wide receiver, Samuel. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On the set.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
Cup 19. Cup 19 type. 19 type. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
Now Tua. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Hurt.
Tua to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Come on.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
22 Edo. Set.
Here's a give to Samuel.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. A handoff for Samuel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Blue check. Ready, go.
Here's Samuel. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Packers 1st down.
Got it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we
So
go.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Black swap. Hut.
Now Samuel. And he's got it down to the 28. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Ready.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Set, go.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Hut.
Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Strike. Press.
One back and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort.
Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about the diff. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going to school, I drop down. They try to read when I drop with the top down.